I'm just a guy who loves Disney and has way too much time on his hands. As always, if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I'm here to rate, review, and describe all of your favorite things from the magical world of Disney. I'm File91e and welcome to my Disney News and Reviews. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Disney News and Reviews. I'm File91e. I'm sorry guys for the two-part video last week. I kind of ran long just because I wanted to show you guys what I got from one of my YouTube fans out there. Mona, thanks again for all the great stuff there. I still have him here. I also want to give a shout out to a couple of other people who I've been talking to this past week. Garlic03, he has a website. It's mickeyupdates.com. The link is down there, and he's going to be posting up some of my videos there, which is cool. You know, I like the exposure. You know, that's cool. And then also Snow Media. He has a forum. It's mousefever.com, and I'll be posting there randomly whenever I get the chance to. So that's pretty cool. Also, one other last thing, the movie review kid 123, or otherwise known as the Farter 14, he recently got back from his Disney trip, and he sent me a 3-part video outlining all the things that he got and his experiences there, his pluses and minuses, which I thought was great. I love hearing about that stuff. So I mean, if you come back from Disney World, you know, send me a video. I really like to hear about that. He also went on Captain EO for me, which I'm very thankful for. Thank you very much. And he gave me some good feedback, and I'm actually going to do a video right after this. It should be up later this week, where this is essentially my video response to it. I've already sent him, pretty much a detailed outline of it because I wrote some notes down. But I just wanted to talk about some of the things that he talked about. So, but anyway, I'll tell you more about that later. So let's get right to the news. The official Disney site today confirmed that the Main Street Electrical Parade will be remaining at the Magic Kingdom beyond Summer Nightastic for an open-ended run. It has long been speculated that this extended Main Street Electrical Parade stay will give SpectroMagic time to undergo a significant refurbishment ready for a return to the Magic Kingdom. The Glas und Porcelain shop at the Germany Pavilion at Epcot has now closed to make way for a new caramel kitchen called, I'm taking a wing here, Caramel Küche? Maybe that's Caramel Kitchen in German? Set to open in late September 2010. The new shop will offer fresh caramel popcorn, caramel apples, caramel covered strawberries, and marshmallows. On the shelves will be gourmet caramels, cookies, brownies, fudge, cupcakes, and some unique items from the Stork, which is a German candy company. High School Musical 3, the show at Disney's Hollywood Studios, is set to close on October 2nd to make way for a new show based on the Disney Channel hits, including the High School Musical series Camp Rock and Starstruck. The new show, which is currently unnamed, will begin on October 22nd. More on that as it becomes available. And finally, the Storytime with Belle show at the Fairy Tale Garden at the Magic Kingdom will be closing on September 12th to be replaced with a Rapunzel and Flynn Rider play and greet experience. The new experience with the characters from the upcoming movie Tangled will begin on October 15th. So that movie actually looks pretty good. I'm definitely going to go check it out. It looks very interesting. So just keep that in mind for all you guys that are going down before me. Going down before me. Anyway, let's get right to the reviews. Okay, the first thing I want to review today is the 1982 version of The American Adventure. This obviously is in the United States Pavilion at Epcot, and I reviewed this once already, so you can go back and check that out. This is that was the review as of like 2008. Anyway, I also found out some history about The American Adventure, that this originally wasn't supposed to be like that. The American Pavilion, or The American Adventure, was supposed to be a pavilion that separated Future World from the World Showcase, and it sat in its own little giant amphitheater right there to navigate you to the World Showcase. You know what I mean? And in there would be the American Adventure show. Originally, it was going to be a ride-through attraction amongst some other things. They were trying to test out different ideas, and it was originally pretty much going to be a ride-through attraction, but eventually things changed, and it, you know, is planted right where it is today. Now, back then, this was actually a pretty big technological marvel for both audio animatronics and film. If you've ever seen the show, you can see that the animatronics pretty much, you know, they move a lot more than what you might think. The film is actually really cool, the way it projects on the screen and whatnot. That was all really new back in 1982, and it was something to, you know, something to see and something to behold. Nowadays, it's just, you know, it's whatever. Oh, well, it's not like PhilharMagic or something like that. But you know, back in 1982, that was pretty cool. In 1993, there was an upgrade. As you can tell, I'm not really talking about the actual show because the show is pretty much the same thing. It took you through the actual, you know, it took you through the history of America, and it was hosted by Benjamin Franklin and Mark Twain. But in 1993, excuse me, they did an upgrade. They improved the animatronics, and the audio animatronics now feature the new compliance method, which improves movement. If you want to know what compliance is, they made the audio animatronics seem less robotic. You know, there's not a lot of this, so that's what the new compliance thing was, just to make things more fluid and move a little bit better. There was also an upgraded Golden Dream song, which is the big theme for the American Adventure, and an updated ending film with the, you know, newer things. They also did another review or upgrade in 2007, excuse me, with 45 more seconds to the ending film, including the World Trade Center stuff, because that's history now. That's kind of weird that, you know, we lived history during that. Also, I have included a little video down there. It's Martin's vids. I've posted a lot of his recently, especially with the old Epcot stuff, because he has a ton of footage, and it's some really good stuff. A lot of really great tributes to rides, so check that out. He actually does, you know, full-blown stuff, which is really cool. It's like 45-minute shows on it. I really like it. So yeah, what am I going to give the 1982 version of American Adventure? Since it hasn't really changed, my rating can't change. So 3 stars for the American Adventure. It's the same sort of ride, just a little, you know, more choppy mechanically. But other than that, it's essentially the same thing. So yeah, there you go. 1982 version of American Adventure, 3 stars. Okay, the next thing I want to review is Communicore. Now, Communicore opened in 1982 with the opening of Epcot, and was where Innoventions is today. Innoventions replaced it in 1994. Now, what Communicore was, it housed, you know, rotating exhibits, and you know, like, you know, one exhibit came in and then left, and then, you know, another person came in, and like it was almost like a trade show. And this was to Epcot what Main Street USA was to the Magic Kingdom. It was sponsored by Exxon, and it focused on educating the public to, you know, with computers, because back then computers were kind of a new thing, and you know, this was Epcot, and it had to, you know, promote a technological advancement. So, you know, it's trying to educate the, you know, the public with computers. Other exhibits included a coaster, which is a lot like Sum of All Thrills is today. You make your own roller coaster and ride it. Then there was the Great American Census Quiz, Get Set Jet, and the Flag Games. I'm sorry, I'm reading from this. Can't remember all these. Which all featuring brand new touchscreen technology. That was like one of the first things with the touchscreen technology. There was also a population clock, which kept a rough estimate of the population in the U.S., which I thought was kind of funny. So what am I going to give Communicore? I'm going to give it 3 stars. It was an average thing. It was kind of was more of a diversion attraction compared to all the other things that you could see. But in 1982, I'm sure it was you know, one of the fewer things that just stayed open a lot, and it housed a lot of stuff that people would want to see, rather than what Innoventions is now. I mean, it has video games and stuff like that, but you know, everybody wants to get on Soarin', you know that. Yeah. So Communicore, 3 stars. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Disney news and reviews. If anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I'm trying to get people to go down to Disney World and enjoy your stuff, you know, because I plan on going down next June, and well, I don't want you to be mad at me. So yeah, go to allears.net, toyingplans.com, wdwmagic.com for all your latest and greatest Disney news. Check out those sites I mentioned earlier. It was the mickeyupdates.com and the mousefever.com. And also, I will just keep an eye out for that, or an eye out for that video that I'm going to be making as a response to the Farter 14 or Movie Review Kid 123, his video to me. And I just want to talk about some different things about experiences at Disney World and whatnot. So just, you know, stay tuned for that. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll be back next week for another Disney news and reviews. Bye, guys.